These are the 25 greatest natural wonders of the world. Number 1. Nepali Coast. One of Hawaii's most well-known and photographed sites is the Nepali Coast, which dominates and defines the northwest of Kauai. Its massive sheer cliffs rise 1,200 meters above the Pacific Ocean's glistening surface, concealing beautiful beaches and coves below. The expansion and stunning stretch of coastline has made several appearances in movies. Number 2. Salar de Uyuni. The world's largest salt flat, Salar de Uyuni, is situated in the Andes Mountains. During the dry season, the stretch of salt produces an endless white panorama, but when it's submerged in water during the rainy season, the region is at its most spectacular. The blue sky's reflection produces an amazing and fantastical scene. Number 3. Angel Falls. Angel Falls in Venezuela, the tallest waterfall in the world at 979 meters, is undoubtedly one of the most breathtaking vistas imaginable. Despite being difficult to get due to its secluded location within Canaima National Park, Angel Falls is undoubtedly worth the trouble due to its breathtaking setting and breathtaking beauty. Number 4. The Northern Lights. The polar lights are a spectacular and natural phenomenon that only happens when the sun is active, with all of its mesmerizing hues, forms, and swirls. When the evenings are longer in the winter, you'll have the best chance of seeing them. Number 5. Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world, draws climbers of all ski levels, from seasoned mountaineers to inexperienced climbers prepared to pay large sums to qualified mountain guides to achieve a successful ascent. Although climbing other 8,000ers, including K2, is significantly more challenging, Mount Everest still carries a number of inherent risks, including altitude sickness, weather, and wind. Sherpas and mountaineers put in an extra effort at Everest's base to get ready for the ascent. Number 6. Wadi Rum. Wadi Rum is a desert valley in southern Jordan that is renowned for its magnificent vistas. Numerous science fiction movies have attempted to recreate the Red Planet here because of the region's peculiar reddish-orange hues, which give the place an otherworldly feel. Campers can enjoy the bright, starry sky while riding camels across the breathtaking desert. Number 7. Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal, the deepest and oldest lake on Earth, is said to have some of the purest and clearest waters in the world. And to top it all off, the massive freshwater lake holds more water than all of North America's Great Lakes combined. Even in the winter, when portions of its ice up 2 meters deep, it is still spectacular. Lake Baikal is a nature lover's paradise, whether you like to hike along the picturesque shores or ice skate over its surface. Number 8. Ha Long Bay. With its thousands of different sized and shaped limestone karst islands, Ha Long Bay in northeastern Vietnam resembles a scene from a fantasy novel. To really appreciate the bay's beauty and explore as many islands as you can, take an overnight boat excursion. Number 9. Banff National Park. Banff, Canada's oldest national park, is home to some amazing landscapes. The park, which is surrounded by the breathtaking Canadian Rockies, has a number of lovely lakes, including the park's crown jewel, Lake Louise, and the frequently photographed Moraine Lake. Elk, deer, moose, and bears can all be seen there, along with glaciers, ice fields, and other animals. Visitors come for camping, hiking, and winter sports. Number 10. Giant's Causeway. The Giant's Causeway is a natural rock creation that appears to have been fashioned by giants. It's located at the base of high cliffs on Ireland's northeastern coast. The stepping stone columns were really shaped over a period of 60 million years by tectonic plate movement, lava flows, and erosion. Number 11. Yellowstone. The oldest national park in the country is Yellowstone. There are scalding hot springs, such as Grand Prismatic Spring, which is a genuine rainbow of incredible hues because of the varying temperatures and minerals as the water spread out. Even the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone exists as a natural granite wonder. This location is an absolute must-see for nature lovers. Number 12. Iguazu Falls. Iguazu Falls, which are located on the Argentine-Brazilian border and features more than 275 separate cascades, falls, and drops, is the greatest waterfall system in the world. As a result, it's the only waterfall that can compete with or perhaps even top Victoria Falls. The falls are a delight to visit because of the thick rainforest that surrounds them. The Iguazu River offers boat tours, while neighboring trails and walks are open for exploration. Number 13. The Sahara Desert. Most of northern Africa is covered by the Sahara, the largest scorching desert in the world that is almost as big as the United States. The majority of the desert is made up of mostly rocky, barren plateaus with very little sand. The average annual rainfall at the Sahara is less than 3 inches. Even in the wettest regions of the Sahara, it may only rain once or twice a week before ceasing for years. Number 14. Galapagos Islands. Visit the Galapagos Islands if you want to see what animals might have looked like in the distant past. Giant tortoises and menacing-looking iguanas are among the unique species that can only be found here. This 18-island archipelago was generated by volcanic activity and is still being formed. It's located about 550 miles off the coast of Ecuador. Number 15. Pamukkale. Turkish for Khan's Castle, Pamukkale is a dreamlike scenery in western Turkey that is well known for its white terraces. Travertine, a sedimentary rock with a high mineral concentration from the hot springs, was used to create the terraces. Number 16. Jiangxiaji National Forest. The Jiangxiaji National Forest in the northwestern of Hunan Province is home to some of China's most stunning and magnificent scenery. The picturesque location, which is a part of the Wuling mountain range, is renowned for the thousands of pillars and peaks that dot the park. They soar over the steep gorges and ravines covered in subtropical rainforests with dazzling rivers, lakes, and waterfalls strewn about. Number 17. Pulpit Rock. The notable Pulpit Rock, which is one of Norway's most well-known and magnificent sites, is located there, overlooking the gorgeous Lyserfjorden in the country's southwest. The imposing vertical cliff, which was formed during the last ice age, rises 604 meters above the ground and offers breathtaking views of the ominous, dark seas and stunning landscapes below. Every year, thousands of people go to Pulpit Rock because of its breathtaking beauty. Number 18. The Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is the biggest coral reef system in the world. With 900 islands populating this huge ecosystem, it stretches for more than 1,400 kilometers and is stunningly visible from orbit. Being able to see dolphins, sea turtles, and the reef itself while sailing through the ideal blue waters is a memorable experience. Number 19. Antarctica. In general, Antarctica is the world's coldest, driest, and windiest continent. It also has the greatest average elevation of any continent. Antarctica is technically a desert with extremely little precipitation, even though around 98% of it is covered in ice. Antarctica is home to blue whales, orcas, seals, and penguins, among other marine creatures. Number 20. Mount Bromo. An active volcano in East Java, Mount Bromo is a component of the Tengger Massif. It's not the highest peak in the massif at 2,329 meters, but it's the most well-known. One of the most popular tourist destinations in Java is the region. The volcano's summit has been destroyed and the interior crater continuously emits white smoke. Fine volcanic sand from the sea of sand surrounds it. The whole impression is eerie in a disturbing way. Number 21. Amazon Rainforest. In the Amazon jungle, there are 390 billion trees. It's the biggest tropical rainforest in the world. Brazil accounts for approximately 60% of the world's rainforest, with sizable portions also present in Peru and Colombia. The other 20% is distributed sparingly among the surrounding nations. Unusual vegetation and fauna abound in the rainforest, without a doubt. Number 22. Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon requires no introduction because it's well known worldwide. To really understand one of the world's largest canyons, one must actually see it. No matter whatever place you visit, the north, south, east, or west rim, you'll see the same enormous sculpture of light and shadow cutting through a magnificent landscape. There's a ton of trails and vantage sites in and around the national park that is a part of. Cape Royal on the northern rim offers a top view of many important areas on the Grand Canyon. Number 23. The Maldives. The Maldives, which are in the center of the Indian Ocean and not far from the equator, have a warm tropical environment that is ideal for long beach days all year long. The Maldives' luxurious lodging is out of this world and ideal for honeymooners. With its bright white, super soft sand and pristine waters, it's a haven for beach lovers. Number 24. Victoria Falls. If you thought Niagara Falls was big, you should know that the Victoria Falls dwarfs it with its enormous water curtain, which runs 1,708 meters and rises 108 meters. Victoria Falls, which is located on the border of Zimbabwe and Zambia, must be seen to be believed. Number 25. Bioluminescence. If you've seen the movie Life of Pi, you must have noticed in one of the scenes where Pi gets to an island that lights up at night entirely blue. This is caused by bioluminescence. You could find these in beaches, animals, and even on plants. Madu Island, San Juan Island, and Ha Long Bay are some of the places you need to visit to experience these. Enjoyed the video? Now watch this one.